Welcome, Cancer, to the Temple of Consciousness. Please, I'm inviting you in for your September 2024 Tarot Forecast, a reading involving astrology and tarot, and it's relevant to you if your sun sign, your moon sign, or your rising sign is Cancer. So, Cancer, thank you for coming. Let's get right on to your reading. We have Mars moving into your sign, Cancer, for most of the month. And this, of course, is your first house. It's coming out of your 12th house. And I guess the metaphor or analogy that I like best to describe this changing of houses is like coming out of Plato's shadow cave. A cave where the only reality you know is the shadow world. The world of illusion, sort of like exploring the deep cauldrons of the subconscious mind. And whereas it may be very beneficial if you're going through some major psychological trauma or incident or psychological problem, this is excellent because having Mars in your 12th last month was an opportunity for you to unearth some issues, either from yourself or from those close to you, and bringing them to the surface of consciousness where they can be then examined and healed or dealt with. So that was last month, but this month we're moving into the first, the house of the ego, the house of the extrovert. The 12th is the introvert, introversion and extroversion, so it's almost the opposite. So the inner probing that you may have gone through, or self-examination that you may have gone through, is now benefited you because now this month brings a high level of self-confidence and inner strength, as well as the ability to transform yourself physically and psychologically as well. The Mars is a symbol of power, of dynamic energy, high energy. And so this would be a great month for you, especially being in September, where you're getting prepared for the autumn and the winter, for you to take care of yourself, to turn your attention to yourself. That's a rare thing for a Cancer, is to have the opportunity to be healing. This is about self-empowerment. So you really get a feeling of having gone through a great deal of trauma previously, or some trauma previously, and now there's a sense of, well, if it didn't kill me, it made me stronger. And there's this inner fortitude and strength about you now, where you're almost invincible, strong and powerful, aggressive, assertive. So you're coming out of this passive stage to a very overtly active and aggressive stage. Now, we have Venus, which will be trined by Jupiter in Libra. This is in your 4th house, the house of your home, of your siblings, of your father. It's your roots, your ancestral roots. So, being that it's Venus that is now transiting your 4th house, you might be able to sell a home if you need to. You might be able to return to your home, your homeland. Your father may have something to do with the goings-on concerning property, home, concerning value, because Venus is about value, what you value, where do you want to live. So the buying and selling of homes is a very appropriate for this placement. But the remodeling, redecorating, just being very cozy at home, having a loving and supportive home base, or remembering your father if he's passed, and giving your lineage the respect and honor that it deserves. This is a part of it. It's just this bridging of the generations coming together lovingly. Venus is about love. So that the last thing I want to mention astrologically is we have a full moon eclipse in Pisces. And this would be in your 9th house of foreign travel, higher education, spirituality. So when we have an eclipse, a full moon eclipse, something that had emotional meaning is eclipsed. Eclipsed meaning blocked out, left behind, overcome, removed. Something is removed. It could be something that is not in your immediate neighborhood, but some place that is at least relatively foreign to you. It could be that a planned trip may be delayed, or it doesn't take place as it had been planned, or esoterically. What it means is that you might be changing some belief system, some philosophical viewpoint, maybe exploring alternative views on religion, philosophy, education. Or you may be graduating, eclipsing away from academic activities. Or you might be changing your mind about what you want to study, what you want to learn. So all of this is the backdrop, the astrological backdrop for what will now become a more complete reading, including the tarot cards. This is a 4-card spread and a very simple reading. I'm going to shuffle just a little bit here to put some randomness into the cards. And I want to thank you while I'm doing this for whatever support you can give to the channel. Please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Because, well, I've been gone for a while, maybe 6 months or so, pursuing other ideas, other goals, and it's brought me right back here. Yes, I think someone said that I was born to do this. I think I was born to read tarot. I love it so much. I'm a yoga teacher, but I've been a tarot card reader for 45 years, and yes, it's a part of my circulatory system now. I really live and breathe tarot. So if you're interested in receiving a powerful personal reading from me, please, there are links below that will take you to my website where you can choose from several different kinds of readings, one that may be appropriate for your situation. And my readings are always very genuine, authentic, and spiritual. So, that said, let's begin your tarot reading for September. We have the Six of Swords, well, the moon, the eclipse of the moon in your ninth is very much, as I said, eclipses are powerful aspects, important aspects, and they can have a 6-month influence. So they mean a lot. And what this is saying is concurring that whatever it is that you're leaving behind is going to be very liberating, because the card shows you coming out of troubled waters, stormy waters. The card shows a mother and child sort of bent over in a sense of having lived through some trauma, sadness, difficulty. They have a ferryman. They have help to come out of this mind state. Swords are about the condition of the mind. And the 6 is about the mind being very logical, clear, organized, and hopeful. The waters that are in front of this boat with the refugees has before it calm waters. So there's a prediction here that very soon come, you're going to enter into a period of mental peace, mental order, and clarity. So this is also something that has to do with how we've got Mars going into Cancer, into your first house, coming out of the 12th. The 12th is like the stormy waters that are behind the boat. So this is the first real month where you really feel that you can leave all that behind, all the responsibilities and the mental issues that had been disturbing the environment, the mental environment that you've been experiencing, which is good. And so here we have, in the position of your challenge, we have a reversal. We have the 2 of Wands reversed. Immediately what comes to mind is naysayers. Maybe you have around you people who are saying no to something, who are hesitant to make a crucial choice, a decision that could help propel you forward towards your goal. Whether this comes from you or whether you encounter this from others, the challenge is to overcome your hesitancy, or to overcome the hesitancy and negativity of those around you. And since it's a Wands card, it means that you need to employ creativity and aggressive planning. That is, you have to put a plan together that is suitable. So it's about going back and maybe re-examining parts of the plan and coming up with a compromise, or coming up with a new plan, or coming up with a plan that is not going to be met with so much internal or external opposition. That's your challenge. And again, it could be in the realm of travel, or your home, or higher education, or physical lifestyle changes. In the position of the unexpected, well, this is good, because the hesitancy that was expressed by the 2 of Wands reversed, this kind of not being able to decide, or taking your time in making these decisions, or overcoming negativity. We have an unexpected Knight of Wands. This is the fastest night. This is about getting things done quickly, speedily. And this is in the unexpected. So unexpected progress towards your goal, towards your objective. It also indicates travel, getting out of whatever rut you found yourself in, and exploring outside of the parameters of the world that you know. You do this via either physical travel or intellectual, mental travel, broadening your intellectual and spiritual horizons. And since there's an eclipse in your 9th, maybe having to travel in order to remove something, maybe having to travel to get rid of something, maybe having to travel in order to bring a situation that changes the outcome dramatically. So you have to travel to achieve some kind of dramatic change. That's what I garner from all the possibilities that this suggests to us. But it's very good because it's exciting. Again, very quick. So there's a quickening happening also this month. And so be this again in regards to your home, homeland, your father, your siblings, your education. All of these things are possible. And finally, in the position of the outcome, we have another 6. Both these 6s suggest balance, the return of balance. This suggests a return of financial balance. Money, again, becomes reliable. This is suggestive of finding mentorship from someone being very helpful to you, helping you with your financial situation, matters of finance. This may be having to share your wealth, inheritance, giving away what you have if you are in a position of wealth, power, to use that wealth and power for the benefit of others less fortunate than you, or vice versa. Both of these are possible, but it indicates wealth and justice. Justice. So you make something just. A fair conclusion is reached. Everyone is happy. And you may be in a better financial position, perhaps, than those around you, but there's no particular envy or disparity between you and others, even if you're in an environment in which people have more wealth than you, or they're in a better business situation, that is, that they have more power in business. None of that really matters, because there's an equity, an equality that's so beautiful, suggested by the scale of justice held by our wealthy merchant. And we do have, indeed, we have Venus in Libra, and Libra is symbolized by the scales of justice. So some wrong is righted this month for you, and there'll be a great deal of joy and excitement, and you simply have to get rid of whatever negativity, naysaying that's coming from those around you or from within you. And finally, what this is saying is that the month is characterized by a moving away from troubles and into a place of peace, tranquility, and balance. So I hope that you find the reading enjoyable and that it helps you. Namaste.